Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Raider. Have another shave of the day, and we're getting back into some of that stuff that I picked up last year during this time of year. It's Stirling's hot apple cider. Yep, it smells like hot apple cider. Yeah, still got a full puck that was coming. I tried to get the tub of it, but all they had was the puck at the time. So there you go. Got just that. I've used it quite a bit. But still, I don't use a lot. I shave it off. It's like I got my little spatula here that I shave it off with, and just like scrape it across top. Like OCD doesn't allow me to go gouging into it. Can't do it. Nope. Okay, and then we have the Edwin Jagger with the Personna blades. This is going to be the fifth use of this blade. Just probably see how I'm pushing it. See how far I can get one of these to go. So right now it's on the fifth use. All right, and then we'll follow up with something sweet, and we'll go with it. Stetson, yes, a little bit of Stetson to make your day. I don't know about you guys, like how many people use Stetson? I like it. It's like Old Spice, Stetson, and Avon Wild Country are my top three, and then it's Brute. I got a ranking system above. It's like on my shelf up there. You can see the start of it. All the splashes keep going down. It's like, and then you got Pinaud, Clubman, and it's Barbasol, English Leather. Then what the heck is that one? At the end. Oh yeah, Aqua Velva Musk. It's at the end. Then I got all the Stirling splashes to go in there. They have their own little category because they're the matching splashes that go with the respective soaps. They got a little crossover because a lot of them are citrus based. And this smells good. And I think I could add a little more water to this. I thought I had it, but I didn't. It still seemed a little dry. Sometimes you just look at it and say, hey, it looks good. And then when you put it on your face, you're like, not so much. It's still got the sheen on it. It seems to be a thirsty soap. It's been a while since I used this. I go add a little more. Come on. I do the dribble method. I just like grab some water and dribble it in and just keep lathering in until I get it nice. Sometimes you have to call an audible. It's like you're working on it and go, I'm not sure about this. And oh, here we go. That's better. That's kind of thick though. But it'll work. Works good. All right. The break is done. Well, how's everybody's day going? I hope it's this will be the Thursday video. This still seems pretty good for a blade. Seems like it's cutting well. Soap is slick. Yeah, you're working. And my day is gonna be busy. I got to go out, and after this I'm gonna go mow my lawn. Yes, it's on mid-October and I'm mowing my lawn. Like most, as I was looking at my Facebook feed, you know, it's like in memory. It's like like 4 years ago there was snow on the ground. You name it, with frost. We haven't had frost yet. Everything's still growing. Nothing's gone dormant yet. Flowers are still doing great in the flower beds. You know, I already took my hose off the house, you know, the watering and everything outside, and I was like, you know what? I might have to hook that thing back up so I can water my flowers. They're still growing. You know, it's like a couple weeks ago I brought the stuff like my pineapples and stuff in. typically when the temperatures start getting down into the lower 50s, upper 40s, I bring my pineapples in. This is, yeah, there's clove in this. I can smell the clove now. Basically, you got apple, clove, and cinnamon coming across. Very nice. You ever, those scented candles? Hot apple, the cider or cinnamon apple. Or those, what do you call those things? Where they got the oil in them here that heats up, the scented things. Definitely, I can smell the clove now. Some people don't like clove. It don't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I like cinnamon and clove. One thing I always do during the holidays, I'll get the old, buy a gallon of cider and throw it in a crock pot with a little bit of clove and another cinnamon stick, and I'll just sit there and warm it up and go when the ham comes out of the oven. It's like you have that cinnamon apple cider smell coming out, and everybody in the house is like, oh, it's heaven. Yeah. That's one thing I like about the holidays. You got Thanksgiving in November, and we got Christmas. Some tradition I always like doing. Right now I got a gallon of cider sitting in the fridge. Well, it's not a gallon anymore, it's about half a gallon. We'll slowly whittle it down. There was a time when I would take a mug and fill it with cider, put a little bit of brown sugar in it, and a little more cinnamon, and just a tad bit of actual butter, and then I'd throw it in a microwave and warm it up so it's hot. That's a nice combination. Then I would toss a little bit of rum in. Myers hot dark rum. There you go. I don't know how many people do that kind of stuff. That's my thing. Oh, I think I've said in my last video that we're wanting to go see the James Bond movie. Wife and I decided to go. Went yesterday. It's like our schedule wasn't working out on the weekends. Like the weekends is like we're going 90 different directions. So we went. And boy, that's an action-packed movie. We got out of the movie and we were like, whoa, that was we're in there 3 hours. Holy crap. Well, it was actually over 3 hours. Because you get there about 20 minutes before the show's supposed to start. Went in there and sat down, and it's like, nice thing about our theater, it's like it costs you $7.50 to get per person to get tickets. You get a large popcorn with a large drink, which you can get refills on, and that costs you $11. So for about 26 bucks, my wife and I went to the movie. Got 3 hours of entertainment with a Bond movie. And then it was a really action-packed. And we went through two buckets of popcorn. And it's like you sit there and you're like, oh, the popcorn's all gone. All right, this is a little low going on. And I will rush out and refill it real quick with guys at the counter, and they're quick about it because they know that people will want to. Let's see, I got a lot left. And rush back in, sit down. It's like, what did I miss? What did I miss? She's like, my wife was telling me real quick. She's like, well, this. So you really didn't miss anything. Okay, so I'm caught up. And sit down, and it's like the movie is like, you're just sit there chowing down on popcorn because the action is just going and going and going. That was like, wow. And then movie ended, and we're like, well, all right, let's go. So my wife would refill the drink one last time and head out. She drinks Mountain Dew, and I can't stand Mountain Dew. So we were drinking Sierra Mist beforehand. The only time I drink pop is SOTD pop. Is when I go to a movie and I have popcorn. The stuff's so salty. Then you get thirsty. Another reason they make it so salty because they want you to keep going back. But it doesn't cost you anything. You get the large one, you just refill it. They top you off and send you on your way. You can tell the blade is getting down to its, but still pretty efficient. I can say this will probably go to 6. But I won't give anything away because you haven't seen the movie, but it is worth the money to watch. Worth the wait. I'm just curious where the Bond movies will go from here. Who they're going to have for their next actor to play Bond, since this was Daniel Craig's send-off. Commander Bond. Oh, it was good. And I seen a lot of stuff lately of people ranking their favorite Bonds. It's like Sean Connery's always been my favorite, and Daniel Craig been pretty good. I like Pierce Brosnan too. You had different styles. Each actor seemed to have their own style of that they had. It's like, I think I mentioned it before. You have a method. You have a lot of the, some Bonds are finesse Bonds, and others are just brute force style Bonds. And Daniel Craig's a brute force style Bond. Sean Connery seemed to be sort of that vein. Roger Moore was a finesse, along with Pierce Brosnan, and I say Timothy Dalton. But it's like you have the debonair type. Yeah. This has been a good shave so far. I like these Personas. They work good. It was pretty efficient. You get your money's worth out of them. I can guarantee you, someone like me with a not so aggressive beard could probably get 7 shaves out of one blade. And I would say, but then again, I think they're running you about 15 cents a blade, so well, something like the my Astras I think are run about 5, so but between them it's like the Astras I can go 4 or 5 shades if I wanted to. So yeah. It's the the Edwin Jagger isn't for everybody. Some people like a really aggressive feel. They like having their feeling a blade. I can't get away with that. No, like I can get away with it up in here, but when I get into this area, it just doesn't work at all. Like when I used to have a Parker 66R, and that thing, all it did was want to peel my face off. I was just like dripping blood, it seemed like, half the time I used it. So I was like, oh, it's gone. It's gotta go. All right. Man, this whole room just smells like cinnamon, clove, and apple. Smells good. It reminds me, like I said, of my little mixture that I make. Mold cider. Oh, yep. Yeah, there it is. Like this thing, it blends into my. You see in look in the thumbnail. That's my countertop of my sink here, and this Stetson just blends right in. It's like, where'd it go? Man, it smells good. Not like some good Stetson. Now, Sig Solo, he's trying to find some of this, the Stetson, but he's not having any luck with it right now. Trying to source some. So it may be one of those things where I might have to help him out and get some, and we'll put them together, a care package or something like that. Okay, where's everything? Yes, that was Stirling's hot apple cider. Wonderful scent, smells good. Nice little puck in there. And then that was Personna with an Edwin Jagger razor. That's worked pretty good. Followed up with some Stetson. That was my shave of the day. Hope you guys liked this one. So hit the like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.